Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well. This video is continuation part of the previous one. In last session we have done introduction of hardware components of computer system. We have studied hardware components are broadly divided into three categories: input devices, output devices, and components inside the CPU box. We have already explained all input devices. We have already done all the input devices in detail. We have done joystick, light pen, barcode reader, biometric device, microphone, and touchscreen. So today we'll study output devices first, and then we will study components inside the CPU box. So let's start with output device first. So chapter 1, computer hardware. Output devices. Now what are output devices? The output devices are used to display process result or output. They are used to display process result or output. Definition of output devices. An output device produces the output in user readable form. It produces the output in user readable form. Monitor and speaker are common output devices. Monitor is the most commonly used output devices. It is also known as VDU. That means visual display unit. A monitor can display text, images, video, and the picture on a monitor is made up of thousands of tiny colored dots called pixels or picture elements. If you zoom any picture on your mobile phone also, you can see thousands of tiny colored dots. They are pixels. They are pixels. Now, you all are familiar with the speakers. Speaker is an output device which is used to generate sound. You all have speaker at your home, I guess. Now, printer. Printer is a device used to print text and a picture that we can see on a monitor onto a paper. It is used to display text and picture on a paper or any other medium such as transparencies. Printers are broadly divided into two categories. One is impact printer and another is non-impact printer. An impact printer that make a mark on a paper by striking print head or a needle. They make a mark on a paper by striking printer head. They are noisy, slow, and not used for high quality printing. We have seen this impact printer in grocery shop for printing bills. They are very slow, noisy, and not used for high quality printing. Next is non-impact printer. Non-impact printer, they are the printer who are less noisy, they are fast, they are faster than impact printer. Two common non-impact printers are, first is laser printer and second is inkjet printer. Laser printer is used for bulk printing and inkjet printer we usually use at our home. Now there is one more printing device and that it is plotter. Plotter is capable of producing high quality drawings. It is used for producing high quality graphs or diagrams. You must have seen various large graphs or diagrams. They are printed using plotter. We can't print them using printers at our home or laser printer. We need a special printing device and they are plotter. See this? This is a high quality image, high quality large image which is printed and it is printed via plotter. Now, we will study components inside the CPU box. There are the various components inside the CPU box. memory chips you can see, and you can see this SMPS. Now let's start. Before moving ahead, I want to discuss what is the function of CPU. You know CPU? CPU is the brain of a computer system. I guess you already know this. It is present on the motherboard, and CPU processes the data and instruction provided through input devices. We have already discussed hardware device alone cannot do anything. So we require software to give instruction to those hardware devices, and CPU process those instructions given through input devices. Now we will discuss first SMPS. SMPS stands for switch mode power supply. It converts the incoming electricity into proper voltage. ये इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ये कन्वर्ट करता है प्रॉपर वोल्टेज में, जो कंप्यूटर जिससे कंप्यूटर एफिशिएंटली वर्क करता है. अगर वोल्टेज एक्सीड कर जाती है सो कंप्यूटर ख़राब भी हो सकता है. इट माइट cause loss to your system. So for this SMPS are used, and it stands for switch mode power supply. Next thing we'll study is motherboard. Now this is motherboard. So motherboard is the main board that holds many crucial components of a computer system. It holds many crucial components. It allows all the parts to receive and communicate. It allows all the parts to receive power and communicate with one another. The motherboard holds various sound cards and several memory chips. And sound card lets the computer to play sound. If you don't have sound card in your motherboard, you cannot play sound or music. Now we'll understand various memory chips. You must have heard RAM, ROM before. Now what are the RAM and ROM? So memory chips, they are the one of the most important components of computer hardware. First we'll discuss RAM. What is RAM? RAM stands for random access memory. RAM is a read-write memory and RAM is a volatile memory. Let's discuss everything in detail. RAM is placed in the form of chip on a motherboard. It is placed in the form of chip on a motherboard. RAM is a read-write memory. That means information can be written onto RAM or read from RAM. RAM is a volatile memory. Now, what do you understand by the term volatile? Volatile means actually temporary. Now, RAM is a volatile memory. That means when a computer starts, it loads the operating system into RAM. But while working on any program, if power is off, your whole content will be lost. So when the power supply is switched off, the information in the RAM is lost. That is why we say RAM is a volatile memory. And one more thing, the amount of RAM installed in a computer affects the number and size of a program. जितनी ज़्यादा RAM है, that means उतने ही efficiently programs रन करेंगे कंप्यूटर सिस्टम में. That's why we say 4 GB RAM is more efficient than 2 GB RAM. Now we will discuss another ROM. ROM stands for read-only memory and it is non-volatile memory. It is a memory chip on which data is pre-recorded. इसमें data पहले से ही record है. Once the data has been written onto a ROM chip, it cannot be removed. एक बार ROM में data write हो जाता है, it cannot be removed and it can only be read. That's why ROM is a non-volatile memory. Volatile में जब power off होती है, data information lost हो जाती है whenever we turn off the switch off any power. Now, next thing is ROM is used for storing a special software known as BIOS. It's used for storing a special software known as BIOS. BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System, and it helps to load the operating system when computer system is switched on. Whenever we switch on our computer system, BIOS help to load the operating system. Now, we will study ports. You must have seen these ports before. One is for keyboard and another is for mouse. One is for keyboard, another is for mouse. And ports are the inlets present on the CPU box. It let us plug various devices such as mouse, keyboard, printer to the computer system. Through these ports, we can plug various devices. These are for audio jacks. These are for pen drive, USB. We use this for keyboard and this for mouse. For this purpose, we use ports. Now, disk drive in a computer are the devices that let us store data and retrieve data and application on the storage devices such as hard disk, CD and DVD. See this? All the information, a hard disk is basically a main storage device found inside computer that store all the data, and all the work done on a computer can be stored on hard disk. So whatever we do on our system is basically stored on hard disk. There are few other storage devices. See this? This is CD and this is DVD. Both are identical, but this DVD is capable of storing 6 times more data as compared to CD, and both are played using this. This is CD drive. So this is the end of the chapter. Let's discuss what we have done so far. We have discussed first what is output devices. We have done output devices, that output devices produces the output in user readable form. Next, we have discussed monitor and speaker. We have done this, that monitor displays the result on the screen, and we have done speaker which is used to generate sound. We have already done with this printer. Printers are broadly divided into 2 categories: impact printer and non-impact printer. Non-impact printer we actually use nowadays. This is laser printer, this is inkjet printer. We have done plotter which is used for printing high quality graphics. And we have already done this components inside the CPU box, where we have done SMPS, that is switch mode power supply. We have done motherboard, various chips present on the motherboard. We have completed this memory chips. Both are divided into this is divided into 2 categories. One is RAM and another is ROM. We have done ports, and at the end of the session we have done disk drive and all this CD and DVD and CD drive. And that's it for today. And